The psalmist has a problem, and it wasn't brought on by an oppressive empire. It isn't an attack from a hateful enemy. No, this problem is not out there somewhere, it lies within. He has sinned against God, and his awareness of it is weighing heavy on him. Listen to his confession and struggle. For I know my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Every direction he turns, there it is. It's as if sin has become the lens through which he sees his life. He sees it as the cause for things going bad. He sees it as the reason good things won't last. His sin is ever before him, and he can't do away with it. If he was able to push it aside, block it out of his mind, extinguish his experience, or pluck it from his memory, he would have by now. But he hasn't because he doesn't have the power to. He needs God's help to remove his guilt and shame, even though it's God he has offended. He writes, "Against you alone have I sinned and done what is evil in your sight, so that you are justified in your sentence and blameless when you pass judgment." If he did wrong against a person and asked for forgiveness, they could pardon him and remove his guilt. But he has sinned against God, which means only God can pardon him. So he prays, "God, hide your face from my sins and blot out all my iniquities." It's as if he's saying, "I'm sorry. Do not look upon my mess, and please remove it from before me so I don't have to see it either." What do you do with the weight of guilt and shame? We don't have to be religious or even think of God to be made aware of our wrongdoing. It's brought to our attention without us calling for it. And no matter our efforts to shake it off, it sticks with us. Like the psalmist, we need God to remove it from before us. Yes, to blot it out of our awareness so we can move forward in peace. My friends, for the most part, we know when we've done wrong. We know when we've missed the love mark. And we know the psychological and spiritual weight of doing so. But do you know of the Lord's grace? The psalmist prays to the Lord because he knows God is kind and forgiving. He knows God has the power to erase the weight of sin that weighs down his spirit, and he knows God is willing. It's the same for you. So don't just carry the weight of guilt and shame. Carry it to the Lord for forgiveness. Peace.